Last weekend, my friend group decided to host a potluck with the theme foods that start with Q. You know, just to spice things up from our usual foods that start with S. Spoiler, we had 7 spinach dips and a single sad sausage. The group chat immediately exploded with enthusiasm, mostly because someone thought it was a great way to finally use up the 48-pound bag of quinoa they bought during their Whole Foods phase. Everyone agreed, and I figured, what could go wrong? There are plenty of foods that start with Q, right? Right? Fast forward to potluck day, and I arrived to find 6 Tupperwares of, wait for it, quinoa salad, 2 quinoa casseroles, 1 quinoa stuffed pepper, and an ambitious attempt at quinoa sushi. I tried to break the cycle by bringing in a quick chocolate milk, but was immediately booed off the porch for not being artisanal enough. My friend Dave, never one to back down, tried passing off a bag of Q-tips as avant-garde palate cleansers, which, honestly, only made things weirder and slightly unsanitary. As we sat around the table, surrounded by endless variations of earth-tone grain, it became apparent that not only had we all shopped at the same overpriced organic market, but we had also collectively forgotten every other food in the English language that starts with Q. Someone suggested quail, but we all agreed none of us were ready for that level of commitment, or to explain it to our vegetarian friend, who was already clutching her quinoa burger like a security blanket. The conversation devolved into a heated debate about whether queso counted, but was ultimately vetoed by the self-appointed Quinoa Purity Council, QPC. By the end of the night, we realized that, through sheer volume and intention, we had accidentally formed a new kind of superfood commune, bound together by high fiber, complete proteins, and an unspoken oath to never speak of couscous again. So if anyone asks, yes, I'm now part of a quinoa cult. Honestly, I just went along with it because peer pressure is real, but mostly because you can't spell quinoa anonymous without Q.